Yeah. Now, I will be going towards question and answers. So till now, any questions or any doubts?
Yeah, Vijay. So in this training, so are you using Oracle database related objects
Yes.
to develop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for suppose if we want to develop any application and you want to static application, we can develop without creating any table or any database object. We can create the static content application. Suppose you want to interactive application from the database, so you want to make some kind of insertion, CRUD operation in the database. In that case, definitely we need tables and procedure functions, right? So we will be using those kind of things.
Yeah. So as this, it is a Oracle product, right? Oracle Apex.
Yes.
So is it used for other data sources, or it is only recommended to use Oracle database? Generally, what is the case in the current market scenario? Are this Oracle Apex is using for only Oracle database things wherever the database Oracle is used in the organization, or any other data sources we can use here also?
Yeah, this is actually a good question. So currently, Oracle Apex, it can be installed in only where Oracle database is installed. So for example, if you try to install in SQL Server or some other database, so there is no option for installing this application. But we can we can have a communication between other than Oracle database and Oracle Apex application using the REST APIs.
Okay, and then okay, so what will be the language for that code? The Oracle Apex inbuilt utilities are there, or
For communicating between other database and Oracle Apex,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
For that, there is a concept called ORDS, Oracle REST Data Source. So from
Okay,
here, we are creating the RESTful APIs, that is REST APIs. In For that, the language we need is just SQL and PLSQL. So using the SQL also we can create. Suppose you want to get data from Oracle database or Oracle database to other, then simple SQL is enough. Select star from some table, so that kind of thing. And suppose you want to make more kind of validation or some transaction related process, then advanced PLSQL skills are required. So kind of like creating procedure, those things. So if procedure everything is already there, then we can easily create the APIs in just few minutes. And also assume that you have APIs in other database. So you want to get data from that, or you want to push data to that API. So using the PLSQL, so Oracle Apex, it provide a package. So we can call the external API using that package. So and we can make the transaction between those two systems.
okay. So is it you? Is this you? Used for that ERP type application we can develop in this Oracle Apex, like in the Oracle Forms, we can customize the ERP application, right? Like in Oracle EBS, we can use that. We use the Oracle Forms and reports there.
Mhm.
So same type of application can we develop in the Oracle Apex,
Yes.
or is it is use only for short like reports, small reports, or small labs, that kind of thing we use in Oracle Apex, or it entire enterprise application we can develop in the Oracle Apex, or
We can develop from simple to complex level enterprise application. We can also for example, I will provide some example. So using the AI technique OCR, so we can have capability to read document, process documents. So that kind of advanced level we can able to do in Oracle Apex. For example, workflows. So workflows and approvals, that kind of things also we can develop.
okay, thank you.
I have a question. It's so let's say I have developed something in Python.
Mhm.
I want to integrate this with Oracle Apex. I want to make a call because I know a Python script is giving me the output, and I want to use it. I want to make Ajax calls from Apex to that Python thing. Like because so is it possible and doable? Because I know we usually use it for. I mean, if it's a web development stuff, usually make Ajax calls to pull the data uh, and display it in the front end.
Mhm.
So is that possible using Oracle Apex, or there is a limitation?
Yeah, when you say Ajax call, so it is like you want to call Python from Oracle Apex using Ajax, right?
Yeah, using Ajax. Yeah.
Yeah.
JavaScript. Yeah.
Yes. There is option. Yes, we can call JavaScript or Ajax. So we can call from the application and we can utilize the Python also. And also there is a option we can run a Java also. We can compile Java in Oracle database and we can use that Java in from this framework. There
Okay.
is an
And
option.
and what about if let's say there are two multiple Oracle Apex applications? I want to communicate between them. Is it possible? Like I have one Oracle Apex on one of the data, so on one of the servers, and I want to make those API calls. I want to utilize those API calls in another Oracle Apex application. Is that possible and doable?
Yes. So there is two scenario here. So assume that you have only one workspace and you
Mm-hmm.
have two application. Okay. So in
Okay.
that case, there is one option. As the both applications are installed in the same workspace, same schema. So absolutely, they can access the tables in between and they can share the data. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but in your case, the question is like they are hosted in different schema, different workspace, and if you want to interact between these two applications, there is two ways. There is something called DB links. So using that
Right.
DB link, you can access the data between these two databases, and you can share the details from the applications. And another thing, the REST APIs. So you can create the REST API from one database or one workspace that you can consume those things in another thing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm more interested. Yeah, just to
Yeah.
know because
Yes.
then if it is doable, then it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. So will you be covering like when you make all this, how to make those API calls like
Mm-hmm.
you'll be covering that, right?
Yeah.
Because yeah, we do have like I know Oracle has another products like Golden Gate microservices, which is purely more to do with replication, but they have their own REST API calls. Okay, so how I just want to know how to integrate the API calls with Apex. If I know that, that will be helpful.
Yeah. That thing we will be covering. So we will be covering entire REST configuration. So like creating the API, consuming the API from different sources. We are covering those things. And also how we can secure the API. Everything we are covering.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Yes, Lakshman. So after this meeting, I will be uploading. There is a. I think you all have got access for the Drive, Google Drive. So I will be uploading the content, entire course content, and today's material. I will be sharing in that. You can able to access from there.
Okay.
Ramesh Mani, there is some. I think you have issue with some black screen or something. Is it resolved or you need any help?
No, it's fine now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello?
Does Apex connect to only single database or it connect to multiple database?
Sorry, Vamshi, I can't hear that properly. Can you repeat the question?
So, sorry about that. So my question is, does Apex talk to single database? It's a one-to-one mapping, or it can talk to multiple databases as well when interacting. When we create some features or the pages. So if my data is combined with two databases, right? So the data I need to pull is need to get from two databases. So how that it works? It works. It talks to database and get it, or we need to have some REST APIs to get that.
Yeah, so here for more clarity, so when you say either a database or schema, because in a single database, there is a possibility we will be having different schemas. So I will cover both things. So if you have one workspace, so you can add more than one schemas to the workspace so that you are able to access tables from schema 1, schema 2 into the same workspace and same application. Yeah. If you have two different databases entirely hosted in different servers, two different databases, then the possibility to connect either through DB link or through the REST API call.
Okay. So primarily, if we have two databases, right, that span in two servers, so can use data link, or maybe the primary would be one database and then the second would be via REST APIs. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah. So you will be installing Apex in primary database and you are using DB link to access the data from the secondary.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So is it any mandatory that the Apex will be installed in the same box where Oracle is installed, or it can be a different servers as well?
So your question is like, is it mandatory to install Apex where database is installed in which server?
Right.
Database?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, it should be installed in Oracle database only. So when you install this Oracle Apex, so it will create another schema in the same database. So for that purpose, as I previously told, everything it will be stored as a database, as a metadata in database. So it should be installed in the same server, same database.
Okay.
Lakshman, I think you asked for some kind of at your list time for sharing the content. So we will be adding entire content into the Google Drive so that you can able to access. So we will not share through individual. Yeah. Thank you. So you can able to access entire content from the Google Drive.
So the HTML and CSS, right, that was generated as part of the development will be stored in that separate schema, where it gets stored actually.
Yeah. So in simple word, so assume that you are creating, there will be one scheme when you install the Oracle Apex in database. So for example, assume that you are installing Apex 23.2 version. So in the database, when you install, immediately user or schema Apex underscore 23 underscore 2, it will be created. Okay. So then whatever development you do in that Apex instance, Apex workspace, so it will be stored in that schema. For example, so we have inside the Oracle Apex, we have applications, we have a different kind of tables related to Oracle Apex framework, right? So there they have table, Apex applications table. Okay. So when you create the application name, for example, application ID, everything it will be stored in database table only. So for example, HTML, for example, for some applications, there will be HTML, CSS, everything it will be there. So then only the front end thing will be appear, right? So these HTML, CSS, each and entire things, it will be stored in database as a data.
Okay, thank you. How we can apply the versioning control to that? Is it possible?
Versioning control, it is like currently manual, so there is no better way for that. So, but in future, it is there in the roadmap, so that Oracle is working on that, so that we can integrate with Git and other version controlling tool. There is also some paid tools are there that will using those tools we can easily apply the software development lifecycle and versioning.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what is the current tenure? I mean, like course content, like you already shared it, but how long it's going to take this, like to complete the course? Like,
So it is a 50-hour course.
okay,
It will be so every day it will be 1.5 hour. So it
Okay.
is 1.5 month, I think.
okay.
Yeah.
So is
And,
it? It's Monday to Friday, or it's including Saturday, Sunday also?
it is Monday to Saturday. Sunday will be off.
Okay, okay. Are we done with today's session? Like that's right, right? We can.
Yeah. If there is no more questions, then we can we are done with the session, and we will be connecting again tomorrow.